Welcome back, everybody, to Toronto Falters versus the Seattle Sloths, Silver Division Chumps. We're just waiting on somebody to restart a PS4, so we will be getting into the match very quickly. But for now, we're going to talk briefly about the maps that we're going to see today. So after the veto, we have Hardpoint Garrison to start it off, followed by S&D on Moscow, Controlled on Garrison, and then we'll have Checkmate and Miami S&D if we get that far, which honestly, I'm really hoping we do. Like both the teams right now are undefeated, where they went 3-0 to get to this Chumps match. I don't know if Seattle's lost a map actually this entire season.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
going to verify that real quickly because I actually think that's correct. I don't think they've lost a map, which is absolutely insane. Yeah, they're 9-0 in map count right now.
Oh my god. Who is that?
That is Seattle. So that is Jims, Eden, Crazy Care Bear, and Gish.
Oh my god.
Which is an absolute menace of a team, to be honest.
I would love to see them lose 2 maps here, possibly 3.
Yeah, well, Toronto is 9-3 to get here. The team of Zentrix, Basone, Cruz, and Muted, which is honestly an absolute force as well on that side.
Yeah, this is going to be an absolute bloodbath from both sides.
Yep, but here we go. Started off, Silver Chumps, here we go.
Silver Chumps,
Seattle
end of the
Sloths
season.
And well, right off the rip, we're going to have all of Seattle just kind of set up in a line across the middle of the map here. We are going to have a contest, so no first points are going to come in. As Crazy picks up one, Gish will pick up another. Muted is trying to stay alive here in lights right now as he's taking shots from Gish.
Eaton's in a great spot to cut off Toronto here.
Eden, Jims has picked up 2 of the pistol. I don't even know where he is. Where is he on the map right now? But Eden's going to push forward. He is going to go into the back with the spawns as they have flipped out Toronto now. All of Toronto now coming in from the right side of the map.
Reason Seattle's 9-0 on map count, they have full map control. They got spawns for P2.
They got that rotation off so fast. Jims is 5-0. He hasn't died yet.
And he's on the hill. They know where he is.
He's on the hill. I mean, look at this. He's going to get pushed. He's going to pick up another one. The pistol's out. He's not going to finish that last kill there on the Krugs, but a teammate will be there to trade it out. Eden picks up 2. Care Bear picks up another. And I mean, look at the minimap already. Seattle's already set up for P2.
These guys must be grinding scrims or something. The rotations, the positioning is looking great.
You know, Basone and Krugs both pick up a kill each right now. Basone with the XM4. I mean, we have heard about it these days ongoing in the scrims right now from the CDL that a lot of them are running XM4s and FAMAs. I don't know if we're going to see a FAMAS today, but the XM4 is already out. Zentrix is going to work through a couple. I don't know if he's going to see the player up above. He does see him. He will catch Eden from behind before he goes down. Doesn't get in behind the radar truck in time. His Muted is also going to drop. Jims will go down up top green, so that is going to be control over to Toronto, picking up their first 10 points.
Seattle is set up for this P3 already. Someone's just checking out his gun.
Yep, I mean, the last 5 seconds are going to go down. Seattle's perfectly happy giving that up because they're already set up for the next hill. As all of Toronto now has got to flood across the map.
Crew's in a great spot to play spoiler here, though.
Yep, he's going to slide in. Eden will pick him off, though.
Toronto spawning in the back.
Ah, the FAMAS is here. Even though he doesn't get a kill and he immediately drops down. So I'm excited. The FAMAS is back. I mean, it was fantastic in the first week. Maybe a little too fantastic, as most of us know. And then it was nerfed absolutely into the ground, never to be seen again. Krugs actually died of that nade. That was a Basone nade, too. So his teammate taking him out.
All of Toronto
Eden is going to be working his way. Eden got stuck, actually. Goes down. Crazy Care Bear is going to be up next, as they are holding this line here. Currently nobody in the hill from either team, but Seattle has flipped the spawns once again. Toronto on the hill. Basone is going to be up there. Gets dropped by Jims.
Eaton's just trying to stay alive right now.
Yeah, Eaton's just finessing his way around. He does go down to the pistol of Zentrix. Jims is picking up more mid-map. Will not finish that one on a Zentrix. Zentrix on a couple kill spree there. As we are working our way towards P4, you do have Eden trying to slide in, looking for the players. He picks up one. He's looking for the second. He won't find it. Krugs and Muted will both pick up kills.
Toronto's getting some much needed time.
In Toronto's favor, along with P4.
Yeah, they needed this time. This Eaton just comes flying in.
I mean, this is literally Eden's style of play. He just runs straight in.
Gish
Literally does not care what you think as he just charging in. Gish is looking up above, trying to find the player in trash. Will find him before he gets caught from behind. Gibbs will pick up one before he goes down, but the hill is now in Toronto's favor as Krugs picks up a pair of kills from behind. He's on the hill, and he's not actually going to finish that on a Gish. So that will be Seattle picking up the last couple seconds of this hill, but the score is actually closed considerably.
Yeah, that was a great hill from Toronto's. Crazy Care Bear was back here, but Toronto still spawned right next to him.
A little confused as, yeah, he does finally notice that the players are there, will go down. Jims is 19-9. The captain is stepping up here. He's making a 20th. He's looking for these kills out back. As he will actually get caught from behind. Basone will find him. As Toronto does take over the hard point, and they are going to start closing the gap. 30-point lead right now as Eden's pulled out an MP5 now.
And the pistol.
There's a lot of weapon switching going on. But he's on a 5-kill spree all of a sudden before he gets dropped. 16-10 for him. Jims is going to continue his continue the rampage here. He's 21-10.
Thank you, Chairforce, for the gifted subs. Very much appreciated.
First on the leaderboard again, Chair.
Has to claim his rightful spot.
Exactly. Eden, all of Toronto was literally right in front of him. He's putting all the shots on every player. Jims will come in, though, and clean up 3 of them. On a 4 spree now. As Hill 1 is going to pop after the first rotation. It's 138-81. As you're going to have Krugs working his way around the back. He is going to catch Crazy Care Bear in the back, and he's looking for the player on the hill right now. It is going to be Gish in the close corner. And Gish will get caught.
Toronto needs to get some time on this hill.
Yeah, they need some time here. Toronto needs to start working because they're just getting out-rotated right now.
Krugs is 20-13 with the SMG. He is putting in work for his team, but Seattle just spawned behind him. I don't know if Toronto's going to be ready for this. It does look like they managed to turn around in time. Bosone's got to go huge over here to hold this hill for his team.
He will find Eden from behind, and he's going to run to a second player. He won't pick up Gish. Gish will take him down. Zentrix will be the next up. He will drop Gish. So honestly, like, everyone just gave up on P1. I mean, I can't actually say that because 2 of Toronto's players are over there right now, but the spawn is going to be flipped. Seattle, number 4, Crazy Care Bear, just spawned all the way in the back. So he's going to be working his way up towards green. He is going to catch a player from behind. The flank is going to come in. Crazy Care Bear is going to pick up a second one as well, securing the hard point. Big flank coming in. He's going to be prone working his way in the back here. As
Can he see
Seattle's
under this?
going to extend their lead. Can he see under this?
He might be able to see feet, but Muted just spawned for the next hill, but he ends up going down before the spawns can come to for the rest of his team.
Yep, so all of Toronto will now spawn out in the back left corner.
Jims is going to play great cutoff here mid-map.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can see Gish has already rotated. His Jim's going to put more shots in. He's going to stay alive too. 32-14.
He does get cut off. I'd love to see Zentrix get all the way around back here if he can.
No, but he will get caught. I mean, Seattle is well prepared. You can see it in the way that they're playing. They know exactly where the other players are supposed to be, although actually Gish probably isn't aware that there's a player coming in right behind him. Zentrix actually doesn't know he's there either.
Yeah, who is
this? Gish is just working his way in this back alley thing here. As Zentrix is somewhere to his left, or excuse me, to his right. As they will finally get caught and taken down there.
Bosone just spawned P1. That was
There's some crazy spawns going on here, yeah. Seattle's forced out across the map.
Toronto's trying to battle back
into this here for Toronto,
which is huge with the lead that Seattle has built up.
I mean, the lead is going to be erased by the time that this ends. Seattle looks like they're giving it up. They're set up here for P4. They're not going to go near the rest of P3.
P4 is where Toronto made their first point comeback here. So
yeah, I mean, giving up. This is a lot of time to give up by Seattle. They gave up nearly 30 uncontested seconds of the hill, which is basically going to tie up the game.
Muted knows somebody's up here. He's just...
Yeah, well, he's going to slide right past, and Jims is going to catch him from up top. So you do have Seattle is solidly set up here, as Bastone's going to work his way into the bed of the truck. There's a player to his left on the top of that barrel who is going to peek out now. Gish will go down. It's not going to be Crazy Care Bear inside of trash, and Jims up top, who might be caught by Bastone. Bastone will find him. Bastone's looking for the third. We'll get the third.
Oh,
He's got fourth. They're both reloading. Gish will go down finally. Two Zentrix there as Krugs is up top here. And no one's in the hill. Crazy K-Bear is going to drop in next. Easy pickings for Krugs.
Seattle is over 200 points, so.
Yeah, Seattle has crossed the 200 point mark. There's still 20 seconds to go on this hill as Krug is just running rampart here. He's on a 3 spree. Making a fourth. He's 32 and 22. He's going to hop on the hill for the last of these seconds.
Man does not miss.
I mean, he's trying to compete with Jims over there, who's currently 40 and 19.
40 and 9. Yeah, but Krug's doing it with the SMG just running at people. Jims is playing more of the AR.
I mean, Jims is just lighting him up all the way in the back here as he is going to stay alive. The P5 is going to pop. Seattle can win on this hill. Depending on the contention, though, but it does look like the spawns are going to flip. Toronto is going to spawn in the back. All of Seattle spawning P2.
Yeah, but someone can stay alive here. They have a good pinch.
I didn't even know that was a spawn.
Some of these spawns sometimes. I get a little confused still.
I think it might have been because Basone was on the right side of the map, and the rest of his team was spawning left side, and that forced Seattle up top, which is a little bit weird. Seattle cannot finish the game on this hill right now.
Toronto's gonna have to go big on these next couple hills.
I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, Seattle's gonna be 10 points away by the time this pops. And Toronto is still trying to flood their way over towards this hill right now. As well, Jims is just absolutely popping off. Picks up another. He's 45 and 22. Zentrix is currently contesting the hill right now, and he is going to pop up. He's going to find one. He won't find the second on Eden. As Crazy K-Bear is going to be putting shots in before getting stunned. Trophy's going to go down and unfortunately kills himself with it.
Trophy gets a kill in Champs. Or Chumps.
Trophy kills spree round 2, but Toronto has crossed the 200 point mark as well. Eden's going to slide out. He doesn't find the third, but Zentrix will get caught from behind.
Wow. Krugs just went huge
there. Absolutely massive play there out of Krugs. Basone's up next. All of Toronto's just like hopping up left and right center. Absolutely everywhere. Zentrix is going to pick up the kill as well. Seattle got 1 point on this hill.
They got about that, yeah, but Toronto's got to get in there. They got to go.
The rotation's coming through. There's going to be 2 seconds.
Zentrix is in a great spot to do it.
Zentrix is up here.
They just need to find Gish in the back.
Gish is all the way in the back. Zentrix is looking for him.
Oh my God, Toronto's
going to take the hill.
They have the hill. They can win on this if they can hold this.
This is going to be a massive comeback from Toronto after getting out-rotated so heavily in the first half of the game.
Oh, Krug's going
down.
They're
flying in. Seattle's going to take it over. Basone is going to drop. As Muted was the last player alive in the hill, and that is going to be it for map 1.
Wow. What an
Seattle Sloths.
I know.
250 to 218.
Jims is getting close to 50 bomb there.
He might have finished with 50, actually. I didn't see it at the very end, but I think going into P1, he had 42 kills.
Hey. Chat is saying he did not quite make the 50 bomb. But still.
I hope he got to 47.
That is insane.
I do have, I have the screenshot here. We have Eden at 31, Jims at 47, Krugs at 42. I mean, absolutely massive showing there, though.
That was insane. Oh my goodness. My heart's racing from watching that one.
Well, we are going to take a quick break as we get ready for Moscow S&D. We'll be back shortly. Map 2, Moscow Search and Destroy. After an incredible showing, honestly, from both teams, Seattle with the absolute rotations, and Toronto was just fighting it back with raw gun skill on that first map.
That was...
Seattle up 1-0.
That was exciting to watch for sure.
Honestly, I was very excited.
See if we see this 3-1 push here. Yep, there's that 3-1.
Just like clockwork. Never... I mean, it's just predictable, right? I mean, this is how you're going to open on almost every map. We do have Seattle actually pushing 2 players through mid. They've only got 2 here on defense. The bomb's already up. The bomb is going down. Zentrix with first blood picks up the snipe on a Crazy Care Bear. But Basona will get dropped in return. Another player goes down 2-on-2 now. Zentrix with the pistol working his way through the outer bricks.
Muted's in a great spot here.
Jims and Eden are coming up. Because they're all coming through here. They're all going to push it. They're going to go right around him. Zentrix went right by him.
I don't know how everyone hasn't.
Zentrix is trying to wrap around behind him now as Jims will catch him instead. It's now just going to be down and muted with the FAMAS. He's not going to get it. Jims with all 4 in the round.
How did I miss switching to him on that? Jim's coming up clutch again. He just continues that hard point straight into the S&D here. The man does not miss.
I mean, it's like he never stopped. It's literally like he never stopped. Yeah, he's gonna pick up both of them to end this.
Yeah, Muted was just stuck in that corner. Wasn't sure which way to look. He got all 4 and the bomb defuse.
Yeah. All the points.
Good thing there's no streaks, right?
Oh no. I mean, is 4 in the bomb defuse? I don't know how many points that actually is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, but I mean, it's probably a lot.
It's Seattle opting for the 3-1 strategy as well. I don't know how everybody runs this strat.
I mean, it's interesting because it's so predictable, and yet everyone's kind of like very mixed on how to receive it. As Krugz will push through the smoke, he's going to pick up one. He's going to fall back. Eden will drop him, though, on the backswing. As we have number 4 on the minimap, Muted is going to play that statue position that we were talking about. But all of a sudden, it's all down to Eden, last alive right now against Basone and Muted. Muted is still crossing the map, so it's just going to be Basone here. Now a 1v1. I'd love to see Eden swing this.
God, I missed some trades in there because it looked like an easy Seattle take of A, but...
Yep, well, I mean, Eden is going to sneak up right here on Muted. Muted might have heard something, I don't know, but Eden is going to walk right in, and he's going to spot him, and he's going to drop him. Second round of Seattle. Big Lazy Sheep, map 1 was Garrison Hardpoint. 250 to 218 for Seattle.
Goosey, thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated.
And we crossed 100 viewers.
That's insane numbers. I thank you everybody for watching and tuning in, especially for the Chumps. Great games we've had today. As we continue to see a 3-1 A hit.
I'm not asking for much, guys. Just one day I'd like to have a B hit. But I mean, honestly, if it works, then you might as well keep going. As Basone's gonna pick up first blood on the Gish. Jims was in the lobby, I believe, and he did put shots down in a crew. Didn't make it.
I don't know if you saw Muted doing a
has got the
handstand.
sniper out, actually, working his way mid. There is a player right to his... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not your teammate.
The hesitation. 2v2. We missed some guns fights there on the hill, or the bomb.
Yep, it's going to be Jims and Care Bear now versus Zentrix and Basone. That's a sniper on each
Basone, what a read to know he was... To check that? To fall back off the bomb?
And Jim's going to get caught from behind. He didn't check that corner that Zentrix was hiding in.
Toronto getting the first round here in S&D.
Yeah, well, that's where the trade went down, I think. That we kind of missed there.
See if we get another 3-1A hit.
I just want someone to go B. I mean, we do have Toronto. Toronto is doing that setup that we were talking about of the 1-player mid, 1-player statue, and then 2 on A. As number 4, I think it's Muted with the FAMAS that has been going straight to the statue. I mean, we see him right here on the mini map, just like basically exactly as I said. His crew's going to run straight out to the bomb here. The smokes are probably going to go down. Gish is going to go down the escalator here. He's going to get away. Krugz is going to throw some shots out as he just turns and burns right onto somebody else. 2 players are going to be traded back, though. It's now just down to Krugz. Last alive picks up 1.
Oh, if he would have had a few more seconds there, I think he might have been able to pull that off. The trades went back and forth.
Yeah, that just went... Yeah, that was just like one after another. Each of these were going back and forth. As you're going to have Jims coming up here for the final kill. He's just ADSing every single angle there on his way around the corner.
I'm just glad we don't have the ADS spam that we did in Black Ops 4. Oh, man.
Honestly, yeah.
That was hard to watch. Jims is 6-2 right now.
I mean, the captain's got to lead the way for his team.
Is this a 3-1 B hit?
Oh, are my prayers answered? Watch them immediately turn around. But you do have Gish pushed very aggressively
Zentrix
inside mid. He
got
does get caught. Crazy has a sniper. So there's only one sniper left over on this side of the map. They should be aware of this too, because you do have number 6. Eden is pushed up quite heavily on
Air Bear could get a pick on the bomb right here.
this
Oh my
aggressive here.
goodness, what a shot.
Gets him though. And Jim's
Oh.
traded out one as well. Muted is gonna put some shots down. You can barely see the head there of Crazy. Crazy's trying to jump snipe him.
God, I don't know if
But
I
we're
would
in a 2v2
challenge that.
situation.
The bomb's in hotel though.
Yeah, but well, Seattle has no way of knowing this either. But that is going to force Toronto to have to wrap back around to the bomb, or they can ignore it. I don't know what's going on here or why no one's going near the bomb. But Crazy's going to pick up another snipe as well. So Bassone's the last alive. He's got to pick up the bomb. He grabs it, picks up a 74U to go with it. And he's going to walk right into the shot of Crazy Care Bear with 3 in the round.
3 in the round with the sniper. He held. I guess that's why you don't hit B. One guy held the entire team off. I guess they didn't push as a group, but still, the shots coming out of Care Bear.
This is a disgusting angle. I didn't actually know this was a thing. That was great. Well, it's a 4th round of Seattle.
So we did get a B hit, but it did not go well. Let's see what Seattle does here. So it looks like it looked like it was gonna be a 2-2, but then we go back to the default.
It did. I mean, it did look actually promising for Toronto because they did pick up Gish in the middle of the map, which only left Crazy Care Bear as defense on the B half of the map. But then they just kind of like stalled out. Especially because Crazy Care Bear pushed up heavily with the sniper as well. I mean,
Wow.
I'll talk
The
later
trades
because Toronto just cleaned up everybody on the map. Honestly, I was still talking about the last round. And in the meantime, Toronto cleaned up every single player there was.
Toronto just got the trades, honestly. They got the early pick and then just went back and forth, 1-1-1.
Thank you for the follow. I saw that one come in. I don't know who it was. I apologize. I only saw the fading animation. But like, I think the way like that round, I think was kind of just lucky for Seattle.
Raccoons, thank you for the gifted sub. Hey, it's a new month, I think, so you're not at the top of the leaderboard, but
Well, we do have Krugs is putting in shots. He's going to get caught from outer bricks, actually, but 2 players go down on each side. So you just have Basona and Muted versus Gish and Crazy Care Bear.
Senor, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated.
Hey, we can't not put respect into Care Bear's name. Look at that sniping in the round before this one. As Basona's trying to work his way up, there is going to be a player prone to his left as he's jumping over here. Gish has to hear him, I think. As he's going to poke out. There goes one. He does know the second here. He's out of ammo, though. As Jims has actually disappeared from the server, so we're probably going to get a map restart after this, but it's now just down to Crazy in a 1v1 with the sniper out. As a pistol, he's going to start working his way up. Muted is still kind of looking around, as this is a great timing here, actually.
Very nice timing. 5-2 Seattle.
That's going to be 5th round of Seattle.
I'm not sure. Did Jims die and then get disconnected, or was that a 3-4?
I'm not entirely sure in there, to be honest. They probably are going to end the game as a result of that happening. Yep, there we go. 5-2 is going to be scan and repair. We all hate it.
Thank you.
Hate to see it. But
all right. That was. It's been a great S&D so far, though. But it is 5-2 Seattle right now. After that,
we did have to do a map restart here, but it is 5-2. Seattle only needs one more round. Have the teams flipped? Did something happen there? Because the scoreboard's flipped now.
Yeah, they flipped sides because they had to go the right for offense and defense.
Ah, right. Okay, gotcha. We are gonna have a 2-1-1 split. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. This Crazy K-Bear is looking for a snipe, I believe, from the street. There is gonna be Excuse me. 2 players have gone down already, though. I completely missed that. What happened?
I missed it as well.
Well, it's all down and muted to save the map now all of a sudden, who's currently middle of the map.
And Care Bear's all the way behind him.
Sniper, I think.
He's going to get picked off right here. Oh, that shot's just giving him a little bit of a haircut.
Doesn't have the sniper, but he's going to walk into the gun of Eden. And down it goes. 6-2, Seattle takes map 2.
They still haven't lost the map yet. That should be the game there.
That's a shocker, but yep, that is the end of the map. Seattle has not dropped a map this entire season.
That's just ridiculous.
So we're going to be back after a quick break with map 3. We're going to see if Toronto will finally make Gods bleed. Actually, we had this exact storyline last season too. We had Dallas enter the finals without dropping a map.
Yeah, but
and then they took a 2-0 lead, and then they lost the next 2, and then won game 5.
That's all it takes. One map at a time.
I see the script.
We got the script every season here.
Welcome back. Map 3, Garrison Control. This is going to be, I believe this is Toronto's map pick. So we're going to have to see if they can make it happen here, as they're currently down 2-0 in the series. And losing this here will crown Seattle Chumps, so Toronto has to reverse sweep him. We're going to see if Zentrix is going to start.
What a storyline. What a storyline that would be. A team doesn't lose maps, wins first 2, and then gets reverse swept.
That'd be incredible. Well, we're already off to a start. Cruz is going to get traded out of the gate. Muted will go down as well. Seattle is starting on the attack here. They're going to hop into the capture, start capturing. Gish is running the FAMAS, so we do actually end up seeing some FAMASs today.
Yeah, we've seen a huge variety of the weapons today. We've seen the XM4, the FAR, the Krieg, 74U. I think I saw an MP5 at one point.
Yep, there was an MP5. Zentrix is actually going to queen 2 players off the point, but that is a second tick coming into B right now for Seattle. Toronto hasn't really been able to get that close to it, to be honest. This Krug's just, holy crap, he just slid out and cleaned up Eden. Jims was able to respond back there. But it does look like Toronto is going to stabilize here. And they're going to get set up in positions on the map right now to make this defense. As Muted knows there's someone right above him.
I thought he stuck him with a grenade as he jumped
Zentrix is
up.
on a 6 kill spree.
Where is this man sitting? Oh, he's top green. That's such a strong position.
Yeah, I mean, he's just putting in shots absolutely everywhere. He's running out of ammo, though, in his gun, though. He's only got 17 bullets left. He's trying to look for these players. Someone's going to appear top caution. I don't know if he saw that. I think that was Eden there. He does get the call out from his team, so he knows he's here. Picks him up again. He knows the player is approaching his position here.
Oh, he's got a second gun. He doesn't have to worry about ammo.
Oh, he does have an XM4. You're right. But with 11 seconds to go, Seattle, as much as they kind of just ran out of gas here on this first hill.
Toronto got top green control and just held the pushes. But as we say that, they jump on this B point, and they have some.
Say that 10 seconds to go.
Care Bears all the way in their spawn. They do get B, get the extra minute. They are down 1 life, so that's basically nothing at this point.
Yeah, I mean, this is there's a full minute now on the clock.
Oh, Gish is in a great spot here. Eaton's turn to go all the way around back, but he gets picked up.
He's going to get cleaned up from behind.
Care Bear in the spawn. They're just taking turns sitting in their spawns, but they do leave it in lives now too.
Nope, it is a small lead, but it is still a lead nonetheless. As Toronto is actually going to clean up some players. That's 3 quick kills, so it's now even once again. As Jims is going to be putting in, he gets 1, does not pick up the second, will get traded out. 25 seconds to go. Or excuse me, 20 and counting now, actually. Seattle really has to get going here. As they clean up 1, the push is on. As Krug is going to be there for the cutoff, I believe, as Care Bear gets caught on the hill. Jims will pick up 1, and he has to get on. There are people on the hill, but up comes Basone flying out. Eden's on the hill. Toronto's out of respawns.
Oh, this could be huge for Seattle to start with a
offensive victory.
Offensive victory. Massive. Put all the pressure on Toronto.
2 players 3 players from Seattle. No respawns left.
9 seconds.
But all of Toronto's fallen. It's all on Basone. Last alive in a 1v2.
1v2. He's got time. He doesn't have to rush this hill.
No, he doesn't need to rush it. It goes so slowly with 1 player. If someone's going to come up green, it'll be Gish, and Gish cleans up.
Wow. What?
1-0 to Seattle.
What
That was
close.
so close at the end, too. They just fought it all the way back and forth.
Centrix
with a nice little kill spree here on the kill cam.
Great shots. He has no health, and he's still rushing out these doors.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, he's just picking players off left and right.
That's a lot of pressure on Toronto now to follow up on a victory like that. An offensive victory from Seattle.
Yeah, it's all pressure now on Toronto. You gave up the first round, which was the offensive round, so you got to come up big now in these next couple rounds, and no better way to start than right now. Gonna start them off with an offensive round back would be absolutely amazing for them, but we're gonna see how this starts off. Eden is pushed really far up in mid right now.
It's gonna get some cutoff kills here.
Oh, you can see through that little corner in the bottom left of that railing. Little Care Bear is kind of working his way on defense. He does get caught, actually. Great shots in as Toronto cleans up 3 players. I'd love to see Basone move up here, actually. He's not going to, but I'd love to see him move into lights.
Not sure where his gun disappeared to there.
I'm not too sure actually what happened either. A spectator bug of some kind?
Yeah, they need to push someone up in the lights, get a second guy on the spot he was on. As I say, that Zentrix is on his way.
Yeah, right as we say it happens. Gish is going to be up top in green there. Muted is providing all the oversight right now, but 2 players from Toronto are in here, and these great cutoff position from Krugs as he picks up 2.
Toronto's in a great spot.
Big kills, big cutoffs, and Toronto's going to cap B off of this.
The offensive captures are going down right now.
So, I mean, we said they had to come out big. Well, that's a pretty good start. You got 2 minutes now on the clock. You have a 5-life lead.
Wow.
Well, something lit a fire under them.
Going down.
I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden, we're going back and forth here like crazy.
You gonna check for Gish here outside this doorway? Oh, that was...
Wait, what?
a bounce on that trophy system.
What was that?
Someone's playing the smart, just waiting for backup.
If he's waiting, he does see the shots. Gish is going to play this patiently too, actually, as Basone's going to catch up. He is going to get caught. Eden picks up 2 somewhere. As Muted is going to respond with 2 of his own. So it's just continuing to go back and forth here. A minute to go.
Muted's got to stay alive.
Toronto.
Play cut off here if you can.
These are going to be great cutoffs though, but only 1 player. He hears them. He's going to pick Eden off. Look for the second. There's going to be a second to his left, actually, but he will get cleaned up by Gish. As Cruz is going to come charging in, he will go down. He might have almost been killed by the trophy, to be honest.
Him being in bricks right there allowed his team to push through the green. Because Seattle had to turn around and look backwards. Zentrix in this top box spot.
Right as the timing as he looks away. But he will respond there, and he is going to find a second. Care Bear will pick him up. But we have number 5 and number 8 on the minimap from Toronto. Both of them are very far pushed up.
This is some great offense.
Here's the setup we were talking about. I mean, as I say that, the setup gets ruined because Krugs goes down. But it is going to be a second tick into A. 51 seconds to go. Toronto.
There's no one near from Seattle.
There's no lives left. Seattle's out of lives.
Wow. I missed that.
It's an 8-life lead for Toronto.
And they're going to get the cap. Oh my god, did we just see 2 offensive rounds back to back?
So remember how I was just talking about how Toronto had to come out huge because all the pressure's on them? Well, they stepped up.
They stepped up.
They stepped up huge.
They made it look routine. I wouldn't say easy, but routine.
And they finished that with a 9-life lead.
Oh, that could be huge going into round 5 if that's where it goes. But at this
rate, the first round was only a 2-life lead to finish.
Yeah.
So Toronto has a kill lead.
Has the kill lead after losing the first defensive round.
Well, that's huge. Well, okay, I'm actually kind of excited. Are we going to see another offensive victory here?
Yeah, I can't imagine we see
something cool. Which would actually be hilarious if it's like instead of bouncing defensive rounds back and forth, it's actually just offensive rounds.
So much pressure on the offense. Thank you everybody for the follows today. This Silver Division Champs has not disappointed.
Absolutely not. I mean, it is a 2-0 lead for Seattle right now, but that hard point was an absolute banger.
Seattle's pushed up really far, but they're not getting any zone control because Krugs is pushed up into their spawn.
Yeah, Krugs is kind of wrecking havoc back here through dark. I mean, he's looking at every which way right now. Jims has decided to switch things up. He's going to head over to A. They have top green control right now as he's trying to spread out some of this map pressure. Number 5, though, Krugs is still alive. He's 22 and 15. He's still here in dark.
5 streak.
They haven't found him yet.
Seattle's down in lives right now. It's only 1 now, but...
And they finally put someone on the hill. Where it's Gish. He's hidden all the way up here where Krugs can't find him. Muta's going to find... Well, Gish goes down as well. 3 players will drop from Seattle. 23 seconds to go.
Krugs is still
alive. He hasn't died.
Took the entire team for Seattle to get that off. They only got 15 seconds. They got to go.
They have 0 ticks. They have no time of any kind in the hills right now.
Even if they get this hill, they're going to have a minute to get A.
Yep, as well. I mean, Krugs, oh my god, I thought he was going to get both. The Zentrix will pick up 3.
Zentrix with a great positioning. That's going to be a defensive stomp from Toronto.
Yeah, and there's the hold. There's the hold that we were looking for from Toronto. They're going to take a second map. Or second map, excuse me, second round. And they'll still have the kill lead. So even if we go to round 5 here, I mean, honestly, though, like, I can't even tell you if the offense is a disadvantage at this point. given what we've seen, I really couldn't tell you if offensive is a disadvantage.
Yeah, that was the defensive round we're used to seeing. No ticks in, just back to defense, just holding.
Well, Toronto just kicked it into second gear here. I mean, look at their score lines right now. Krugs at 23, Zentrix at 20.
Oh,
did somebody drop out? Yep.
Oh, okay.
Jim's scan and repaired again, I think.
That's unfortunate. It's just getting so good. Man, I just can't. All of the back and forth on the offense. For Seattle to come out, win the first offense, and then lose their defense, that's got to be a little demoralizing. Could we see the start of the reverse sweep from this?
I mean, it's looking pretty good right now. So right now, it looks like Toronto is up about 15 lives. But it is going to be forced restart here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to do that with round 5.
I think they might just end it, to be honest. Like, I think that's probably what's going to happen. They are flipping sides here, actually, so we got to flip it on our end. Toronto's now blue side.
This series right now the score is 2-0, but it has been way closer than a 2-0. It's so much fun to watch. The speed of this game has been insanely fast.
I mean, it's crazy because the defensive round wins have gone by so quick, and the offensive rounds are like slowly drawn out because of that cap. Sad man, this is going to be round 4. They're taking into account the different sides. They had to flip sides for the start of this. Toronto is leading by about 15 kills going into this round. So Seattle to get to round 5 will have to absolutely fry them.
Oh my goodness.
The icing. I mean, honestly, I won't lie. I was thinking about that too. I was like, dang, Seattle's out here icing Toronto. Which is not the case. Jims has been getting scan repairs quite constantly, to be honest, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah. Toronto just needs to come out here, win this offense, and show that they don't need a
game right now. Like, that's essentially what we're seeing out of Toronto is an absolute statement of a game. As well, here we go. Krugs with the statement in the barrel of his 74U. As he knows Care Bear's here, he's going to throw the nade out. Care Bear's got to dip away. It's going to be
great
weak.
play by Krugs. Great play to
Krug's
take
with a 3-0 start. Gish is going to hop up actually here in front. Toronto with progress already.
Oh, that grenade caught him out. But that is going to be 2 ticks.
Well, third tick is coming through. It's Care Bear is going to stop it with the contest there. The nades are going to go out. Both Gyms and Care Bear are sitting here in lights right now, actually. But we do see fights going on over towards green. Eden and Gyms both pick up kills. As he knows now, yeah, Zentrix knows there's a player up here in top green. He is looking for him, but that is going to be the Toronto players coming back off of respawn here. Gish will pick off Zentrix. As Muted's kind of just like looking on the oversight here right now, but that is 2 ticks into B right now. There's a little bit some. This cat fight has actually been fantastic here. Just wow. Someone just rips him off the head glitch.
That's
there.
all of Seattle down.
Yep, and it looks like they're all going to head towards A. They know that B is lost. Bastone's going to get the last of this. They will secure B. A minute on the clock. Toronto's up 2 lives right now, too.
This is such a hard spot to win that fight on someone on that steps.
Yep, I mean, Toronto has to get that flying through bricks, and it looks like Seattle knows it, too. You can see Eden falling back. It doesn't matter, though, as Krug fries him. Care Bear is going to be sitting back here on those heady. Krug rips him, too. Krug is just built different, honestly. I mean, look at the way that he's just taking out all these fights off of head glitches. Here comes another one. He's going to find Gish as well.
That's zone control. Oh, is he going to check?
He's right below him. I don't know if you saw the gun barrel. He sees him now. But Eden saw him first, it looks like. 3 players will drop from Toronto. It's all down to Basone on the point to hold this.
Just got to live long enough for his teammates to get here.
Nate's going to go flying past him, and he doesn't last long enough for the team to get there in time.
Toronto's got the life lead, and we're getting down on lives.
This is going to get very close here. As there's still 50 seconds to go. Toronto has a fair bit of time. But, I mean, Rezu said that actually the life lead is closing quite quickly here.
Zentrix got to be careful. He doesn't get shot in the back here.
Well, I mean, he is back to the crate. He's looking for the player on the point, but it doesn't look like there's nobody there. Who's gonna
oh my goodness!
Wow.
They do get hill control back.
2 players are gonna hop in from Toronto, and Seattle's all forced to spawn out. Zentrix with the great cutoff there.
They're gonna be at 2 ticks here.
They have 3 players on the hill. Look how fast it's
going.
going.
My goodness!
Look at that!
Wow!
It's over.
Toronto, what a game! 2 offensive wins and 1 defense to take the map.
Wow, yeah, Krug's just, this kill spree out of Krug's here was just absolutely incredible, too. Look at this. Shots on the Care Bear off of that head glitch. Toronto pulls out 2 huge wins on attack.
What a great map from Toronto. That's how we need to watch that back, and that's how you do offense. That is also the first map loss for Seattle. Seattle.
Well, the god has bled a little bit, and we're gonna see how far it goes, I guess. Because yeah, we're gonna head to map 4.
Oh my goodness!
Just wow.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
It's over. Seattle lost the first map. They're gonna tilt off the face of the earth. It's over. Map 4, Checkmate, is gonna be up next.
That's going to be an interesting one. We're going to take a quick break while we get this new lobby set up.
Well, we got a series on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Checkmate, Hardpoint.
Gods do bleed. That's Seattle's first map loss this season. So we'll see how they handle losing a map.
To answer questions quickly, we currently don't have an EU stream due to the production crew working during the EU games, unfortunately. But we're working on that.
There is actually a lot of games going on. I think, what do we have, 40 teams or so? We stream 2 games Tuesday and Thursday.
So we have Yeah, I mean, it varies. We try to show coverage for everybody because that's how the league works. It's like giving the exposure to everybody. But in the meantime, we have Chumps going on. Our championship match for Silver Division for the end of this is our last game of the season actually for the year.
Yeah.
So
This Seattle coming out strong with this P1 hold, but Toronto does have spawns for P2 right now. I'd love to see these 1 and 2 here going around back.
yep. Well, Cruz is continuing on his rampage from before. He's now 4 and 2 currently and leading the lobby. Right out of the gate here.
Toronto did spawn out there right near the end. As Krug's going to have to go huge to get these spawns back.
Yep, as we are going to see Krug is going to come in here and he is going to clean up. He's 6 and 2 right now. As you do see, the rotations are kind of coming in the middle of the map there for Toronto. I think Zentrix just went down on the cutoff. So you are going to see Seattle mounting their attack here as they're coming in from the front. Player in yellow gets dropped. Jims is going to find one on the outside. As you can see, number 4 on the minimap, Eden's going all the way around the back. He is going to find Zentrix. That is going to drop him down.
That's going to give spawns here for Seattle. And really, you want this spawn for 3 and 4. So this is a good spot for Seattle to be in with this 50-17 lead right now.
Yep, I mean, Seattle is taking over the hill. We have Jims is putting shots in right now. I think Toronto is probably going to give this one up and go for the bottom. I mean, I say give it up, but it's not like you can really set up properly for this next hill because it's freaking P3 on checkmate and you can barely hold this any time of the day.
I think they did adjust spawns here. So we'll
yeah,
see.
well, I mean, Seattle's guns are just coming alive. Jims is 8 and 2 again. Eden's 8 and 4. Gish is coming in trying to spoil the party. We'll pick up Jims. He picks up Gish. So they are going to take it. The split spawns actually are coming in from Seattle right now. As you can see, Gish spawned top right. Crazy Care Bear spawns top left. And I think Jims was bottom left. Yeah, like Eden spawns bottom left. They're literally every corner of the map. So Toronto's look every which way. So they're finally picking up some time. They're only down about 40 seconds right now, but Eden just cleaned up one.
Wow, I thought he was going to get that.
Oh my god. I thought he was about to turn on him. Didn't happen. It doesn't matter because he went down to the nade anyway. But Basone is going to push his way out. Hey, they fixed the glitch actually of when there's no player in the hill and it's lit up, which we had a problem on Tuesday, but I don't know when that happened anyway. Krugs comes in again. Literally every time we switch to Krugs, he's killing somebody.
He's 11 and 8 right now. He's keeping up with Jims, who's sitting back on an AR, and he's just running around with the 74U, channeling everything.
Yep. 2 players are going to drop from Toronto. They are going to spawn back towards tube, it looks like. As they're going to start pushing out. Eden is in the plane, though. The plane control here is pretty important. It looks like Zentrix did hear somebody, did hear the player in the, I think it's Eden at the end of the plane there go by. Zentrix is going to work his way all the way around the back.
Jim's not seeing him?
Going to catch him.
Oh, Jims!
Oh, Zentrix!
Jims gets caught by surprise and still finds a way to get the kill.
I mean, Jims is just absolutely going on fire tonight, as Muted is going to go down as well. Gish was on a 5 kill streak there, actually, before he dropped. And that's going to be Toronto with or excuse me, Toronto is down 80 points. As Krugs, wow, just slides out and melts Jims again. But 2 seconds to go. We're going to head over now here to P5. Nobody's going to be on the hill to start off, it looks like, because the Seattle player there went down. Care Bear's finally going to hop into the hill.
Eaton's sitting all the way up in the tower.
And the tower apparently doesn't matter because Krugs just tears right through him. As Basona's run this XL4 essentially the entire map.
Toronto got that flip in and got hill possession.
So I'm a little confused what happened here because I didn't see any players die. The kill feed didn't, like, nothing showed up.
As the spawns are flipping again. But
if Seattle does secure the left side spawns, Muted, you got to turn around, bud. Your team's coming in that direction. That's your teammate. Turn around.
Well, there he goes. He
does turn around, finds one before he goes down to Jim's. Last 10 seconds are probably going to go over to Seattle here. As the preparations for playing hardpoint are going to start coming in. Krugs is here prone in the wing window.
I'll take Krugs in this plane, running around with that 74U any day.
Oh, absolutely. He's going to find one. He's putting the shots, and he gets killed actually by his teammate. I guess he's going so hard that only his teammate can stop him here.
I thought
Eden's just going for the wall bangs, and he's got the ammo to do it with.
playing for information.
Yeah, it looks like he's running fast mags too, I think. For the speed at which he's been reloading here. But Eden will pick up 2 actually with that nade and the AK. Finally drops to Basone. Basone's going to challenge Jims next and takes him down as well.
Seattle does have spawns for
P2.
P2.
Toronto, they're bringing it back.
Actually, no, they just lost control.
I think they just left. Because Basone just left the plane. But the spawn is going to come out far side from Muted, who is going to get caught from behind because it looks like Crazy Care Bear spawned farther behind him. Basone is still in the plane, actually. They're picking up the last of this few seconds. Eden's all the way in the back. This is the one thing I don't like about this map is how far back it is past like the original building sets.
Yeah, it is a long way back
sit so
there.
far back, and it's like, how are you going to find Eden back there? With how far back he's sitting, it's like, how are you ever going to find him? As well, he is going to get caught. He does get found there. Gish is going to spawn on the back, but with Basone back here, I believe Seattle's going to spawn out. There you go. Number 4 is going to spawn on the other half of the map. Jim's going to win that gunfight, though, and, well, I mean, he had 1 spawn out, which was Eden. And then the entire other team, or rest of the team, spawned with him.
Eden spawned out again? I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm very confused as to how this is going. But all of Seattle's now stacked on the point right now. As they're all going down, Toronto will take it. They're going to get the last 20 or so seconds of this hill time. As Seattle's going to rotate to P3. As Zentrix is going to pick up 1.
Seattle's now spawning behind that P2.
Honestly, the spawns here are a little confusing. Mainly, I guess, just because of P3 and it's so easy to influence the spawns to either half of the map.
Yeah, the kills going back and forth make it.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Toronto is beginning to catch up. They're only down 45 points as of right now.
With hill control.
With the hill control, as Jim's going to poke out into Crew's barrel. Crew's going to find 2. He's on a 5 kill spree right now.
Oh, what the?
Looking for the 6 on it, Eden. Don't do it to him. They are aware. I mean, Toronto's actually shown very good overall control of spawns. And like understanding of where the team's coming from. So you can kind of tell they practice this a lot because they know kind of how to manipulate the spawns somewhat here. As Jims is gonna contest the last of this hill, as Zentrix is gonna find him.
He in the hill from right there?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't.
He was.
That's a spot.
That is probably not supposed to happen. Seattle's now finally in the point for I feel like the first time in 2 hills.
That's a
Seattle has actually secured some hill time.
10-point game.
As well, now the guns from Seattle suddenly are coming to life here. As all of Toronto will drop. They're all going to be coming off of respawn, heading towards P4, but they're just getting lit up here by both Eden and Care Bear. Care Bear will finally drop. Gish is going to chime in with a couple of his own. But Toronto's just getting stuffed here right now.
Yeah, that's up.
As Basone will go down, Care Bear just takes out both Basone and Jim. Next up is Muted. Shots are going to go down. Finally, the kills happen for Toronto, and they're finally going to pick up some hill time, but it's 45 seconds in.
Yeah, but this still, it's gonna. They were contesting most of that time, so they're only gonna be 10 points behind.
Yep, they are going to pick up the last of this hill time. P5 is going to pop. Basone's the only one over here from his team. There's going to be a player in his plane to his right and a player directly to his left around this barrel. As he's going to poke out, he's going to put shots down into Jims. Jims is somehow going to stay alive, and Jims picks up the kill.
Krugs gets the
He's
trade.
been traded out, though, by Krugs. Krugs is, I'd love to see him push up here, actually, to try and work on these spawns, but, I mean, you're also forcing the funnel through you into wood. No one from Toronto's picking up hill time, though. Krugs will finally do so. But Toronto's kind of got him right where they want him. Panda, we currently limit it to maximum of duo signups right now, so you can only sign up with one other teammate to prevent team stacking at the moment. Seattle has taken over the hill, 217 now to 198, about a 20-point lead for Seattle. They can't end the game on this hill.
No.
Zona's going to charge in. We saw this happen before. Eden is going to be the one to pick him up this time.
This is going to be a crucial hill for Falters. They got to get this hill to keep this game alive, keep the series alive.
Yep, I can see Zentrix. I mean, I feel like that wallbang should have hit Eden somehow. It didn't, but I mean, if 3 Toronto players are stacked up, Crazy K Bear is going to have a huge flank. Picks up 1. He won't find the 3rd. Zentrix is going to stay alive somehow. He's trying to jump onto the table. Somehow can't. His legs, I guess, were a little too short.
Got only a few seconds for Toronto to get on the hill here.
Will come in as well. 10 seconds to go. Eden's on a 5 kill spree right now inside the hill. And this might be it. It's all going to be down to Zentrix who gets in a contest. And that's it.
That is your
Seattle
Chumps.
Will take the win.
Seattle Chumps for Season 2.
Congratulations to Seattle Sloths, your Silver Division champions. As yeah, that was honestly, like, Seattle went out to a huge lead in the start, and then Toronto just fought it all the way back.
That was great. Thank you everybody for the follows today. Support was crazy for these Chumps games. I really appreciate that. Seattle 3-1 over Toronto. Great games by both parties. It was 3-1, but it felt like a 3 to 2.5.